channel. Today I'm going to be doing a video all about the Cavapoo, everything you need to know. Let me just introduce Chase. So this is Chase. He is 4 years old and he's a Cavapoo. Say hi, Chase. And I'm Becky, I'm his mum. And a little bit about me. I've worked at a pet shop for about 4.5 years, so I like to think I have a good amount of knowledge to share. And also I've had him since he was a pup, so I feel like I'm quite knowledgeable and I'd like to just share my knowledge with everyone out there. So first of all, where I'm going to start is, what is a Cavapoo? So a Cavapoo is a breed of dog that is made from breeding a Cavalier King Charles Spaniel and a Poodle. Another name for the Cavapoo is also cavoodle, so it's the same dog, just called a different name. They are a very friendly breed, so if you're thinking about getting one and you have a family with other dogs or other pets, cats, any other pets, I'd say they'd be a very good choice. Another good thing about Cavapoos is that they're a hypoallergenic breed, which means they don't molt much. They're probably good for allergy sufferers or people who are allergic to most other dog hair. So Cavapoos can come with two different types of coats, depending on who they take more the coat with, what the Cavalier or the Poodle. They can come in soft wavy hair like Chase, or they can come in sort of tight soft curls. They're both cute, they're both really cute. I would say Cavapoos, well, they are very easy to train due to the Poodle, because Poodles are very intelligent themselves, so they are very easy to train. So it is very important whether you're getting a puppy or you're rehoming a Cavapoo, it's very important to get them used to being groomed, because they are a dog who needs to be regularly groomed. I would say about every 6 to 8 weeks, that's for a full groom. If you're getting a puppy from about 8 or 9 weeks, you want to introduce them to a puppy groom in between 4 to 6 months. This is just like a little mini groom to get them used to actually being in the groomers, so it would be just like a face tidy, paw tidy and a brush and a bath and a brush. This is very good at getting them used to being groomed as a good starter. And then from about 6 months, you want to get them being full groomed, like I said, every 6 to 8 weeks at natural groomers, or you can do it at home yourself, but there is certain ways to do this, so if you get the information to do so. Regular brushing is very important, so when they're not in between grooms, it's very important that you bath and brush your Cavapoo. I would say you need to brush about once or twice a week, sort of make sure they don't get any mats. And with bathing, I would probably bath once every 2 weeks. I know that might not seem a lot, but it's very important that you don't overwash, because it can take all the conditioning out of their coats and leave them with dry skin, and some dogs do suffer with dry skin because of this. So I bath my dog Chase here every 2 weeks. If we do go, a lot of days, if we do go out on like a muddy walk or he gets a bit dirty, I'll just rinse his paws off in the bar and towel dry normal and dry him off. The Cavapoo normally lives between 12 and 15 years, so it's a very long commitment, as with any animal. So please make sure you do your full research before deciding if the Cavapoo is right for you. So general exercise for a Cavapoo, I would say you have to give about 45 minutes to an hour every day. This is probably the standard amount for any sort of dog, but it's very important to not overwalk your Cavapoo, because they are small. I mean, it depends on the size of the breed, so the bigger the size, the more exercise they need. But I generally walk Chase about 45 minutes a day. I tend to sometimes do this in 2 parts, because he unfortunately broke his leg as a puppy, so I do need to be careful not to overwork him, but normally it would be 45 minutes to an hour a day. Now, they do have lots of energy, even from obviously being a puppy and also into their adulthood. Chase is 4 years old, he is still very crazy. I'm having to keep him here at the moment just by giving him lots of cuddles and strokes. Normally he is playing with his ball, or he wants to play tug, or he's just running around the house, barking out the window, whichever. So they do have lots of energy, so regular play times as well as walking them for that amount of time playing tug, playing ball, just interaction is very important as a puppy and when they're an adult. So how they bond with you. They've got lots of love to give. Now, I found, having a Cavapoo myself, they generally don't like to be left alone too long. They are breeds that can be prone to separation anxiety. Now, he does have this a bit, so I tend to not leave him for longer than 1 to 2 hours. I don't work full time, my partner does, but my mum actually looks after my little boy, and when she's doing that she actually looks after Chase, so I'm very lucky. So keep this in mind when thinking about if a Cavapoo is right for you, because if you do both work full time, and that means you're going to have to get in a dog walker, and that could be costly. So just really think about it. I know people who do have Cavapoos who work full time, but generally with their getting prone to separation anxiety. What is it, Chase? What can you smell? They can be very prone to separation anxiety, so it's very important that you don't leave them on their own for too long. If it helps, I personally have a little camera, so when Chase is barking, it alerts me and I turn to hurry up home. Chase, what is it? What smells so good? Eh? I gave him a sausage earlier, I think you can smell that. When it comes to feeding, Chase used to be on Royal Canin Mini when I got him from the breeders. This was fine, but he tended to go off it a bit. So I then moved him up to Raw. We tried that. That was good for him for a bit, but what I found is that there was a bit too much protein. So the food that Chase is currently on is a Guard and Cooper. I really love this brand of food. They give 10% of the proceeds to charity, and they've got a good amount of meat content and lots of different fruits and vegetables. It just looks so yummy and it smells lovely, and my dog loves it. So I highly recommend that. It is a bit on the pricier of foods, not the priciest though. You can get it in Pets at Home, and you can get it off the Egg Garden Cooper website. So check it out, I strongly recommend it. Chase likes the wet food and he likes all the treats, so they're fat. And make sure you tend to not change food up too much, because it can make them fussy. Also make sure you weigh their food according to the measurements on the back of the pack of food that you're feeding them. This is to make sure that they don't become overweight. Cavapoos can be prone to becoming overweight, so this is very important. A Cavapoo can be prone to dental disease in its adult life, so a good thing would be to get the Cavapoo introduced to a toothbrush, or having its teeth brushed quite regularly, as this will help stop the chance of dental disease forming. Feeding a good quality dry food can help this. If you are feeding wet food, that can sort of help progress the dental disease, but if you're sort of up on top of it, it should keep it at bay. And also it's good to let your dog get used to having things in his mouth, so when he's having a dental checkup, he's fine with the vets when looking at his teeth. Cavapoos can be prone to some health issues, such as hip dysplasia and congenital heart attacks. So make sure you register your Cavapoo with a good vet, and always keep up with regular vet checkups. They'll need an annual booster once a year, and make sure you keep up with the defleeing. This is once every month, and a wormer should be given once every 3 months. Now, lots of people ask me, especially at this moment in time, where there seems to be a puppy boom, everyone's more at home and working from home, who have more time for their animals, so they thought, why not get a dog that they've always wanted to do? And people have seen lots of people with Cavapoos and other breeds, Cockapoos, and they've asked me how much I paid for him 4 years ago, and they couldn't believe it. So I will actually tell you how much I paid for him now. He wasn't from a proper breeder, but they were still very nice breeders. I paid £570 for him. I know, which is a lot cheaper than what they are now. I think I spoke to someone the other day and they told me they paid £3,500 for their Cavapoo. It's gone absolutely crazy. The demand for dogs has gone through the roof. So no wonder people are hiking up the prices because everyone else is. It doesn't matter what you pay for your Cavapoo, just make sure they have come from a good home and that you have got all the paperwork and everything they need to come home with you. You've made sure that they've had their first vaccinations, they've been wormed, and you see the mother and father. If not, at least see the mother and get information about the father. If you can bring home a towel or a blanket that smells of the mum, this will help the puppy settle in. Right, I hope I've gave everyone all the information that they're looking for about owning a Cavapoo. Sorry if I've rambled on, but I'd like to think that it's very important that you get all the information you need before buying any puppy or a Cavapoo. If you found this video very informative and you like it, leave a like and please leave a comment in the comment box. Thanks again for watching, and please like and subscribe and for more doggy videos. Bye!